Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. We have a challenge this particular edition by Wade. As you'll recall, Wade has been slowly sending us a Merci train challenges. This is part 4, and he says it might be the last one because it's getting harder and harder to find good pictures of the Merci trains. If you don't remember what the Merci train is, this was sent by France to the United States. There was a boxcar for each state and the District of Columbia, which means there were 49 boxcars because at the time there were 48 states of the Union. Or there were 49 and there's 50. I don't know, but there's not 51. That's what I'm going at. And he's been sending in these locations because each state got one and got to keep it. And so we've been looking around at this. If you would like to do, if you would like to send in a challenge, of course, like Wade has done, you just go over to GeoGuessr.com, and if you're a pro member, you can create your own map, and you create a challenge link to that map. If you're not a pro member, you can go to my Discord, which if you're watching live on Twitch, it's exclamation Discord, and if you're not watching live on Twitch, you should be, Sundays at 11 a.m. You can just head over to the Discord server and private message one of them, and one of them being Sagittarius or Jay, and they will create the map for you, and then you send me the link. Or you could just find one of your favorite maps on GeoGuessr.com if you're not a pro member, and send me a challenge link to that too. Challenge link though, please, not map link. So let's start. No time limit, of course. Challenge for me, M Train 4, and it loads. Eventually. It's going to be blurry, but it's going to be less blurry than that. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. This is one of the 50 or 51 or 49 or 50 whatever boxcars that were sent from France. Most of them have this thing. They have the little French or whatever. This is for World War II. We're in the United States, obviously, because we have to be. We're in a really crappy camera because I suspect most of these are going to be crappy cameras going forward, just because we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of what actually you can see. Nighty, hey, thanks for sticking around on this one. I really appreciate it. I wish we could have played a little more GeoGuessr. We've had technical difficulties all day. If you haven't been watching in the week, that's what's been going on. But thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you the next time. Oh my God, it's a good camera. Look out. We were on 3rd Street. Now we're on Lincoln Avenue. Gate 3, or Gate 7 to something. Don't know what. A park of some sort. I think we're going to go north. Yeah. Trying to figure out what this gate is. It might be a state fair or something. That would be great if it was a state fairground, because then it would tell us what state we're in. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Geography Challenges. Thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, can I help you? Yeah, hi. They're leaving because you got off camera. Oh, you're right. I'm just teasing you. It's not it. I will be changing the liver box after this, I promise. It's part of the millions of chores I have to do tonight. But I can't do it right now. It's plenty enough clean for you to use it. You're just prissy. A little too blurry, unfortunately. It is a state fairground. Which state? What terrifies me is there's no light here. Our state fair is a great state fair, the great state fair in our state. State fair, I hate that. I can't read what that says, which really makes me sad because I think it's the name of the state. Oh, never mind. South Dakota State Fair. Where do you think the South Dakota State Fair is? Do you think it's in the capital? Or would it not be in Pierre? Is Pierre relatively... This is relatively central. We'll see if there's a state fair in here somewhere. I don't know if the state fair will be labeled, but let's see if there's a 3rd Street or a Lincoln Avenue. There are presidents. There's lots of presidents, actually. There are no numbered streets, so I don't think this is it. I bet it's in South Dakota. You're the worst. It's definitely in South Dakota. Here. Let's just keep going along and see if we can find it. Should be relatively easy. I would... Most of the town is going to be on that water tower. Oh, goody. Alright, just in that intersection. This is US 14, this is. Ooh, 14 goes through Pierre. Other side? Hey! Get... Pardon me, there's a cat on the marimba. You're not supposed to be up there, buddy. Causing all sorts of trouble today. You just want attention. Attention! We snuggled with you for like hours last night. We do that every day. Yes, I know. You've been fed more than I have today. Alright, well, we know we're on US 14. Huzzah! I don't think it's Pierre. It might be Pierre. This is 4th Street. Do I go down the 14? By the way, what's a marimba? It's like a large xylophone. Is probably the easiest way to talk about it. No. Stay on this side. If this side's not blurry, stay on this side. Yeah, there you go. What is CS Wikipedia? Like what language is CS? Go. Okay. No. Stop it. South Dakota 37, it looked like. Boy, I really wish that wasn't blurred out. There we go. It is 37. Okay. So just find... So 47. 45. There's 3rd Street. And there's Lincoln. This is the State Fairway. Alright, we were at 3rd and what? This is going to be tricky, I think. Oh, it's not going to be that tricky. Actual good, easy to see camera. Livestock Avenue, which is right there, which means that's the boxcar. Huzzah. Ooh, thank goodness we didn't need 15 meters. Audio. Audio what? Let's see, this is check. What's with the audio? Everything looks like it's okay. You're freaking me out. You're freaking me out, Adam. I'm hoping you just mean it clipped. I don't see the boxcar. Oh, a bit of clipping, okay. And there's a railway museum, which means it's probably tucked into the railway museum somewhere. He did mention that it was getting harder and harder to see these from Street View. It's probably just tucked back in the rail yard somewhere, if I had to make a guess. Sims Park. Okay. Hopefully it didn't cut out for very long. Oh, the Kentucky Railway Museum. Well, that was easy. I'm just going to figure out where in Kentucky. Wait, was that the... It is 52? It's a junction of the 52, so we're not on the 52. We're approaching the 52. Between Lebanon and Bardstown. It's also the 31 East. Alright, Kentucky 52. And 31E. Now I'm confused. Oh, there's 31W. So you'd assume 31E would be on the other side of Louisville, and it's not. There's Lebanon. There's 31E. E, the 52, and the 247 all come together. Oh, hello. Is that Harrison? Nope, it's New Haven. New Haven is here. I know that guy. Woohoo! There's another one. Renaissance Français. Ooh, it's a red state flag. Oh. It's not blue with a seal on it. All right, we are at the corner of Porter and Pecan. Because remember, pecans are for truckers, pecans are for baking. Kind of regretting this decision to go this way. You think it's Arkansas? Just randomly you think it's Arkansas? Well, there's something to the Confederate generals, so it's certainly not in the North. Historic downtown something. Historic downtown. This must be older. Yeah, this definitely looks newer. Historic downtown something. Like the Arkansas flag. Got it. There's a blues symposium. I can get behind that. The State Revenue Office. Cool. What state? Phone M 635. City directory. Thanks. It is Arkansas. Hip hop, R&B, and blues. Not what I would expect in Arkansas. Main Street, Helena? Helena, Arkansas, indeed. Probably Helena. The only things I know in Arkansas are Little Rock and Texarkana. Look at all those H's that are not Helena. It was mentioned there? The flag was, or they'd mentioned this train before? Helena. Helena West. Porter. Porter and what? We go north to get to Porter. Right, Pecan, because I made the joke. There's Pecan Street and Porter. Not very fun fact, the county has the highest number of lynchings in the U.S. Jesus. Historically, I would hope. Currently, that would be a problem. Well, I mean, historically, it's a problem too, but... Sorry, I was cracking my back. I had a lot of cracking going on. My head is getting cut off of the camera. So I have to move it up. Welcome back. Why are you so noisy? You're very noisy. Wow, neat. Is this inside? It is. Ooh. We're in indoors in a train museum. There it is. There's the French thing. So each of the French thing. Each of these is, of course, one of the provinces of France. Skimpy Titans, hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully your day is going well. We're exploring a train. Golf tournament. Great Locomotive Chase 5K. North Georgia. Well, we're probably in Georgia then. We're going to go outside. The Southern Museum. Does it say Kennesaw? I think it does. Kennesaw, Georgia is a place. Okay. I don't know why the Merci train is in there. Dude, Jay, I just cannot get that negativity out of it. I don't think it's going to come to that point. I really don't. I don't know where Kennesaw, Georgia is. I just know that it's a city. I really can't be that negative. There it is. I'd say we're in there somewhere. Because we were. You're gonna die. Not happy about that. Not happy about that. Dude. Oh, there it is. I don't know if it just feels so bad because you're in like an incredibly liberal state, obviously in California, but I live in a very purple state, very purple. Like Republicans and Democrats are very relatively evenly mixed. Obviously, where I live, it's much more liberal, but as a whole, the state is pretty balanced. And I would say, like, Sherman Avenue, like flat out, Sherman in Florida, it's the 101. While there are very strong opinions. It's not like we're going to go to war over it kind of thing, right? Charleston State Parks, 101. I'm assuming this is South Carolina. Fine. Does the 101 not go through South Carolina? Is the 101 in West Virginia? No. I mean, there's a Charleston in West Virginia. That's why I was... No. Gotta be in South Carolina. Aw. We can talk about cats. U.S. highways go the other way. So shouldn't the 101 be on this side also? The 101 is in California? It is. Why is the 101 in California if the 1 is in... That makes no sense. But that's not a... That's... Okay, so we're not in California, obviously. Because it's not California. Washington is the head of Washington, so we must be in Oregon. So apparently there's a Charleston, Oregon. There is. There's Coos Bay. We're heading south. How far do I have to zoom in to see the 540, you think? Well, we're heading south to Charleston, so Charleston's north, or south of us, so we're up. We're actually on the water right now. It's not a trunk road. Well, no, but like, if you go to Interstate 11, for instance, right? The 111 is off the 11. And I thought that it worked that way for the U.S. roads, too. Like, if you have... And it does work that way. Like, the 119 is off the one... It's in the same place as the 19. North something? North Bend? North Bend. So we're in North Bend, which is down here. So we should be able to figure out where we are now that we're there. Let's just get this cross street. We're on, I don't know, thing. Welcome to Oregon's Bay Area. God damn it. Why don't you people tell me those things? North Bend opens view. We're on Sherman, which I knew, and Union, which I did not know. So where is Sherman? There's Sherman. Oh, wait a minute. Union does... This is very confusing. Oh, it does cross Sherman. Way up here. Where's the thing? There's the railway. That's the boxcar. Beauty. I can't believe we got 1 point off. That's disgusting. Actually is a bend in Central Oregon. North Bend is in the north. Got to visit before the Cascadia Fall. Well, one would assume we have time. But you're not wrong. That was by Wade. Thank you for sending that one in, Wade. Sorry you weren't here to watch us live on Twitch, but of course you will catch the recap on YouTube. And if you're not watching live on Twitch, whoever you are, you should be. Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. until about 2 o'clock p.m., but we'll go until we get the job done, basically. And we will be playing GeoGuessr live. And I'm thinking ahead to the future. And I can't think of anything specifically on the weekend that's going to slow me down until we start getting to like Easter and that kind of thing. So it should be pretty much most Sundays at 11 a.m. Because then I'll do all my coursework and chores afterwards. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching this one on YouTube. You'll have to wait for tomorrow for the next one. If you enjoyed it, though, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.